All right, guys, we're going to talk about systems of inequalities. And this is just one step above systems of equations. When we had a system of equations, we had two equations. There were two variables, x and y, of course, but two linear equations. And when we graphed those two linear equations, the solution to those, and I'm just making these up, right? So if I had one that looked like this and one that looks like this, the actual solution to that system of equations would be where they intersect. And the intersection would actually just be a point, x, y, and that would be our solution. Now, when we were talking about systems of inequalities, it combines that idea with the idea of graphing inequalities, which we did before. Let's assume again that we have an equation that looks like that and an equation that looks like that, or I should say an inequality. If I said it was an inequality, then that means one of them would have some shading that would say shade the top, right? And then the other one might have some shading that says to kind of shade the top of it, for example. And this is all from before. When we have a system of inequalities, because it is a system of inequalities, then the solution will not be just where they meet, it'll be where the shading intersects. So you see above this one, the purple, and above this one, the green, where they both intersect is right here. I'm just going to shade in all the red area. That would be the system, the solution to that system of inequalities. All right. So in reality, the process is really just graphing the first inequality, include the shading, graph the second inequality, again, include the shading. Let me put that up there. And then the solution is where they intersect. All right. So let me go down here and do a quick example. We have this one in slope-intercept form, that one in slope-intercept form. If I were to sketch these kind of quickly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now remember, this is not going to be the scale, but the point will be given here. So when I look at this first one, notice that the line that I graph will be a solid one for this and a dotted one for this. But let's just go ahead and graph it. At -4, go down to -4, I have a point. I should go up 3 and to the right 1. 1, 2, 3 to the right 1. There is another point, and all I need to do now is draw a line that is solid, right? So I'll just use blue for this one, let's just say. So this is my attempt at drawing a line through. It's a solid line. I need to decide whether or not I should say to this side or to that side. Use your best method. Remember, you can use a test point, use 0, 0. And if I do that, then I'll find that this is the side right here that I need to shade. Right? So I'm shading this. I'm just using lines so I don't make too much of a mess. It's already kind of messy. Now let me do something similar here with this one. And for that one, let me graph that. It's going to be a dotted line, but let me first start at +3. Let me go down to, boom, boom, and to the right one. There it is right there. Let me draw my line. Oh, erase that because my line should be dotted. And so I'm going to draw a dotted line through that point. And I'm looking for all my y's less than that. That would be shading this area all the way to the line. Now my actual solution is where they both meet. Notice that for the red and for the blue, they all intersect right here. Right? So that's my area. I know it looks messy, but it's where they intersect. Now let's go over here in Alex and do the same thing. I might have to do this kind of quickly here. So first, let's just go ahead and graph this first line. Down to -4, boom. We're going to go up 3, over 1. There we go. And this shading happens on this side over here. I'm not going to shade it right yet. Let me go ahead and graph this line right here, -2x + 3. So let me grab another line. Go up to 3. I should go down to the right one. There's a line, but I need that to be dotted. All right, that's lining up with this stuff over here. Now we just need to shade the correct area. That is this area right here. And if I do that, we should be good. All right, that's how you shade, or that's how you solve a system of inequalities by graphing. The actual information there, the result is the shaded area. We're going to do some more examples in the next one, but I just wanted to start off with this basic one. All right, thanks.